Hey guys, this is Mark Potter 90 and welcome back to Pokemon Crystal Walkthrough. In the last episode we took down Muno. So in this episode we're gonna face off against the final Elite Four member, and wow, that looks like a freaking abyss from like one of those Castlevania and Nintendo Entertainment System games. But okay, we talked to apparently an old lady sprite. I am Karen of the Elite Four. You're Martin. How amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing, and they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go. Well, she doesn't talk like an old lady. Whoa, she's really young and actually kind of hot for like a game character. Why? Why do they make her look like Agatha in the overworld sprite? But whatever, she's Karen, the master of the Dark-type Pokemon, and again, I forgot to swap the order of my Pokemon. Seriously? Okay, so she opens up with Umbreon, a Dark-type Pokemon, who can use Feint Attack, Confuse Ray, Mean Look, and Sand Attack. Now, Umbreon is like the beast. Well, what beast? No, Umbreon's like the wall, like a physical and special wall. This thing is just, you know, there to wall you. And also to lower your accuracy and confuse you, as well as preventing you from switching out. So it's a pretty nice strategy. Now, Umbreon's defense is slightly lower than its special defense, so I recommend you send out a physical damage dealer against it that can take a couple hits, and that's not a psychic or a ghost type. Really, it's just a stupid idea to send any of those two out, because first of all, Dark resists psychic completely, and it resists ghost. Like it can't even get hit by psychic. But whatever, fighting and bug type Pokemon are your best options. Heracross is this thing's worst enemy. Like, Umbreon has nightmares about Heracross, so definitely Heracross. I mean, something that's got brutal attack and that's a bug and a fighting type Pokemon, so it's both of the types that the Dark is weak against, you know, just compiled into one massive beast. So yep, he's going with Vileplume, and I'm going to send out my Scorcher against this thing. Yeah, whatever, nothing. Vileplume is a grass and poison type Pokemon. That's not bad, you know, it's not that bad of a Pokemon. You can use Stun Spore, Acid, Petal Dance, and Moonlight. Be careful with that Petal Dance, and don't try to stall or anything. Just hit it with everything you've got, because, you know, it's a grass type and it's got a lot of weaknesses. So just send out a good fire or flying type Pokemon, or maybe even like a psychic type, even though you're not considering using it. Just send out a psychic type. It'll be awesome against this thing, and it'll knock it out in like a second. So he's gonna go with Alakazam. Okay, I'm going to go with Spike again. Wait, Alakazam? What? I just said Alakazam? I mean Gengar. I'm terribly sorry about that, Gengar, even though I compared you to an awesome Pokemon, even though you're also an awesome Pokemon. You're both sweepers, really. And thank you for using Curse and lowering your HP by half. So I can use Curse, Destiny Bond, Lake, and Spike. Good thing I used that. So now I just own this thing like a second. Thank you. Thank you. I just love this Elite Four. You're so easy. So, Murkrow, okay. Something that I don't like about Karen, mainly Karen, is that she doesn't use many Pokemon of her type. I mean, she's only using 3, and, you know, having 3 Pokemon of your type, even though they're pretty unique, she should have at least used, like, a Sneasel or something. I mean, Price doesn't use it, so she's not ripping anybody off. Plus, she could have just used, like another Pokemon. I don't know what other Pokemon, but she could have just used something, I guess. But, you know, not a Vileplume. Vileplume doesn't even make sense for like a Dark type Elite Four member, or even a gym leader. I think they should have put her as a gym leader. You know, I don't like when gym leaders don't use, or Elite Four members for that matter, don't use Pokemon of their type, because it's kind of weird. Plus, she doesn't even cover weaknesses with it. But I've rambled a lot, and did I even say the moveset of that Murkrow? Feint Attack, Whirlwind, Pursuit and Quick Attack. It's not going to do much damage against you. It's just a little wuss that she sends out to battle you. Yeah, whatever. Just that. So, she's sending out her big, bad, evil Houndoom. The Hound from Hell. This thing can be your best friend or your worst enemy. This thing does a lot of damage. Its Crunch and Flamethrower are both brutal attacks. Just brutal. This thing is just awesome. It's got great speed, great special attack, and it can take quite a bit of water type attacks. I mean, even though it's higher level than me, that Surf did, managed to resist it. And if Houndoom lives a turn, it can end up killing you. And it's going to do a lot of damage, because Crunch does like 80 and Flamethrower does 95, and just multiply that by like 1.5. You know, it's doing 120 damage on that Crunch, and that's a lot, you know? So, yeah. Just be careful with this thing, and wow, I got a critical hit. I would have lived anyway, but still. Houndoom is just an awesome Pokemon, and this Houndoom is no less of that. Well, aren't you good? I like that in a trainer. You know what I like? Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on, the champion is waiting. Okay, so, in the next episode, guys, we're going to take on the champion of the Elite Four. Alright, I'll see you guys. Mark Padre out.